also has some startups.
Hi, I'm Alyssa with Ingenuity Cleveland, and we are here with Ingenuity at the Lake, our live event for the fall this year on the traditional Ingenuity Fest weekend. So we've got so much amazing things to enjoy. We're partnered with the Cleveland Metro Parks, and you can take a really beautiful 10-minute walking path from South Gordon Park to North Gordon Park, or vice versa, and experience all sorts of live music and entertainment and musicians and artistic experiences. So enjoy. I hope you have fun.
Thanks.
yeah. Okay, so my name is Avidion Pearl, as you see here, and this is my friend Alex Henry joining me today. And you just caught his highlight just now. So it's a beautiful tune, and it's always a pleasure to play with him. So you want to say something? Hello.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to grab you.
But if you go real technical on your questions, Sarah's the one to ask. I just give you the overview. CHEERS project is the Cleveland Harbor Eastern Embayment Resilience Study, which took me a month to learn how to say it. We're right here at North Gordon Park. Okay. Have you been to Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve before?
No.
That is right over there, the line of trees there.
Oh, okay.
That is a created land. Okay? It's created from fill from the Cuyahoga River and shipping channels.
Okay.
Which they have to dredge out to keep the water depth suitable for navigation.
Okay.
So the fill's got to go somewhere. That was created, you know, it's around year 2000-ish when they stopped filling. I don't remember exact year. And that is a great spot for migratory birds, because if you think, if you're a migratory bird flying and you're going to go over to Canada, you've got to stop and wait for a southerly wind.
Right.
And you want bugs to eat. So this is where a migratory bird would stop over, and like a warbler in the spring or fall coming this way.
Now, where's the fill coming from?
Now the fill would come from the Cuyahoga River,
so you're dredging.
or the shipping channel, or shipping channel. So this would be, you know, we need to put it somewhere.
Now, are you doing any chemistries on the fill as you're bringing it out? I mean, make sure it's not.
That's where, in my role, I'm just kind of the creator of the game. I would turn that question over to Sarah, because she would know the details. I know that there's bin testing, but I don't know the process of how it's tested.
Hey, Sarah. As far as the silt that they're using, it's dredging from the Cuyahoga. Where do you do testing, and where do you do the testing? The
port is responsible, and the Army Corps of Engineers is responsible for the dredging. So the details of the testing, I don't know about that.
Okay.
I know that there had been a lawsuit a few years ago about doing open water dumping of the dredge.
Yeah.
And it's still not quite to that level.
Okay.
Like the cleanliness of the river has increased, but not to the point that you could open water dump the dredge.
Yeah.
So.
And we've been down to the flats before.
Okay. So yeah, but this would be creating those areas to get that beneficial reuse of the dredge material to create the new parkland. And the same as with the nature preserve, you know, you cap it with some dirt, and that creates that environmental cap should there be anything in the dredge material to make it safe.
Now, is there a limit? I mean, are you going out further, or is this pretty much the limit?
Going out further?
Yeah.
Out into the lake?
As far as, is there any plans for expansion?
Not for the Cleveland Nature. No, Lakefront Nature Preserve is closed. They're not doing any more dredge there.
So what you see kind of in the lighter green color here, that is it's mostly new. The aisle would be new. This shoreline would be very modified from what it is in creating a cove. And the idea is the fill goes in here and it creates a protected area.
Okay.
So like if you're going to go kayaking, the open water can be pretty intimidating.
Oh, tell me about it. I was with the Cleveland Yacht Club, and I was sick for a week after that.
This would be a much more protected water. It'd also be a protected water to fish from shore. It would create some neat opportunities all along here for just use of the land for nature. So some of the neat features are some hills, a marsh walk, a nature play area. The aisle has various points of view and a nature trail, and as well as there are a couple of large lawns. Like someplace, let's say where might we want to fly a kite from? One of these lawns might work for that.
I remember the kite show. I got a video of that too by.
Oh yeah, for Edgewater.
Yeah, Edgewater.
Yep.
Are there any issues as far as any? What is it? Type 1, Type 2, Type 3 wetlands?
Yeah, there aren't, because we're creating new lands, so there aren't wetlands. Like you can see here, we're all in level spaces, dry ground. So what we'd be creating though is some of those habitat areas that help mimic
a wetland because they create those spaces for birds and for insects and animals. So we'd be adding a lot of green space, which, you know, there's tons of birds that come into the Lakefront Nature Preserve because it's a major migratory flyover. We could add some more of those elements out in the rest of the new park area to help feed that. So we'd be getting a lot of ecological benefit. But there aren't wetlands over here right now.
So is there like I want to say deadline, but is there like a project end date? Or is it ongoing?
It's ongoing. So our planning work, we're past that conceptual, like this gives us the conceptual plan, actually a little bit beyond a conceptual plan. We have funding requests into National Fish and Wildlife Foundation to get 100% design documents for part of the area, so around the habitat loop area. And then we're putting in for other funding opportunities as we can. But in general, it'd be about a 20-year process to fill all of the, based on like how much dredge is pulled out of the river and how much we could store at a time. So about a 20-year process.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So are you a Clevelander?
Yeah, so my name is Paris. My art name is P the Nerd. What I do is I take damaged comic books and recycled magazines and upcycle them into my favorite superheroes, sports players, and a couple other notable characters. But,
so this one looks like it's in process?
Yeah, that's my interactive activity today. It's Pennywise the Clown from It. Just figured I'd do some collaging with the passerbyers. But the wind has just been like kind of relentless today, so kind of just like in between that right now. Yeah, me and my buddy Watts over here. Watts is an artist as well. Uses a lot of charcoal and does a lot of pencil drawings as well.
So he starts it off then, and then you start filling in with the collage?
Two different artists.
Okay.
I do a lot of the collage work.
That'd be a cool idea, though.
Yeah, that would. I think we actually do have something like that in the works. Actually.
So is this one of your other pieces back here?
Yeah. So
I mean, back there.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back there and take a look? Wow.
Yeah,
that's jazz.
Yeah, it's a piece of acrylic I'm working on.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, other than that, kind of where we're at today. And there's my brother Watts. He's very talented with the
hi Watts.
With the charcoal drawings and pencil drawings. Definitely check him out as well.
So this is Watts with his charcoal?
Charcoal, yes, charcoal and graphite. Mostly graphite. Charcoal is so messy and gross, but I like it though. I do get some good dark values out of it. I've been at this thing forever. Art was the first thing I was good at.
Clevelander too?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, so I picked up a pencil one day and was
these are beautiful.
I appreciate you. Yeah, so
I like that. I mean, look at the detail, the shading.
Yeah, try to achieve, like I said, good values, texture, make everything look real. This is actually the first piece I've ever done in full charcoal, so it's a new medium for me. Realism is actually new for me. I've only been doing it since 2019, so I'm 2 years in, and completely self-taught.
I'm a realist. You know, she likes Degas and all the
Understood. And listen, and it's really great to be able to have somebody like Paris to work with, because his work is completely different from mine and vice versa. So typically when somebody comes to the table, they'll either like one or the other, but everybody generally can appreciate both. So it's pretty cool.
These are genius. Now you've got a lot of writing on this one.
So this is actually a music artist. She's pretty big. Her name is Rhapsody. I actually did this piece. I started it at my house and I brought it about halfway done to her concert, and I finished it live at the concert. And she had some of her people, her representatives, saw it and asked me to stay after the concert, and she signed it.
Oh, I love autographs.
It's pretty cool. So to get it signed by the person, and then I was able to do some art for her after the fact too, which is pretty cool.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I see the lights in the city, watch until they fade away. And if you take this all from me now, and could you take all that I lost? All my life's been like a road, the miles just keep on. I know one day I'm gonna find it, gonna find what I'm looking for. 'Cause you were like a sun moon, I wanna give you all that I am. And if you take it all from me now, and could you take all that I lost?
Ingenuity Fest. My name's Danny Shipley. Have a great day.
all right. Good afternoon. We are the Neil Chastain Trio. Happy to be here today at Ingenuity. It's a beautiful day. Happy to see the festival come back this year. And really excited to be a part of it. Bring some rare groove and funky tunes to you today to enjoy. We're going to continue things right now with Jive Samba. was Jive Samba.
Oh, sorry, I took your picture.
So what inspired this piece? So in high school, I was first introduced to Miles Davis. Learned a little bit more about his life. The fact that he was more of a rebel. He was very much into the arts. It took him a while to kind of learn his own style. He started off, when it comes to the jazz, started off, you know, kind of doing what was kind of normal, but then went out to France, learned a little bit more, kind of learned his own voice, came back to the US and kind of revolutionized the way you hear jazz now. So anything that sounds cool or smooth, any kind of groove to jazz, that kind of music, it's all from him. So he's kind of the godfather of cool jazz.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
All night, hide and seek. I just wanna go there so everybody I know there. Even no girl with the green eyes and the brown hair. She ain't from round here, but she staying at her cousins and they already my number, so what's DNA? And they already my brother, so it's really no different. Summertime, get a lightning buzz, we wearing mascaras. Homie, we just so chillin'. Homie, we just be chillin'. Hit the corner store, $1 used to feel like $1 million. I'ma need a juice for the 50 cent. If it ain't the honey bun, it's bag of chips. Everybody crowded on my granny steps. Everybody crowded on my granny steps. I was just a baby boy, mama's only baby boy. Jody off a baby boy, baby boy, baby boy. Now I got my own crib and I pay my own bills. Mama house on baby boy, baby boy. I couldn't wait to be grown. Now I wish I was a kid again. But some things never change. Summertime, it's the joint that you play at your granny house when you're Annie out. The hospital, all living doctor predictions, regardless of her condition. Love unconditional, we about to hit the liquor store, cause of what you sipping on. You know I be with Patron, Henny, that's my side piece. Brown versus border education, how we mix it up. Word this game down and out who pick me up. The same people who been writing since sippy cups. From clothes appearances to Bengala appearances. DJ had the Chevy, we ain't know about McLaren's yet. Me, him, and Shay like Tommy feeling live. Made it out our parents' crib, now we pay the bills. Feel like yesterday we was rolling training wheels. My shoes always dirty just from playing in the field. High pennies rolled up for the ice cream, man. Probably spent $100 bills with the ice cream, man. I was just a baby boy. Baby boy, Jody up for baby boy, baby boy, baby boy. And I pay my own bills when I'm at my mama's house on baby boy, baby boy. I couldn't wait to be grown. Now I wish I was a kid again. But some things never change. Summertime, I said I was just a baby boy. Mama's only baby boy. Jody up for baby boy, baby boy, baby boy. Now I got my own crib, own bills. When I'm at my mama's house, I'm baby boy.
This is a wave. What does that represent?
So last year was pretty rough for a lot of people.
Tell me about it.
This piece was supposed to represent how even though it's a lot happening around us, as long as we have our family unit, we'll be okay. So that's what this piece is supposed to be. That's the storm or life as it happens or the pandemic as it happened. And then the family unit, regardless of what age, color, ethnicity, as long as we have each other, we'll be okay.
So two of you folks worked on, two of you artists worked on this.
Yeah.
Why the honk on the top?
Just because where we're at. Go down there and see it. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I see a panda in there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I see, I can't read that.
It says Lido. It's my graffiti tag name.
Okay.
Just representative Ronnie Lido. But the panda bear basically is representation of me, kind of like a black and white neutral kind of guy, you know, right smack dab in the middle. But I'm also kind of lazy and I smoke a lot of weed. So
oh no.
So I'm trying to add that in there. So the panda bear is a little sleepy. He's passed out from, you know, taking in too much eucalyptus leaf.
Okay.
Or bonsai, you know, whatever. But yeah, basically, he's gonna be late. He's just lounging he's gonna be like on a deck. I'm gonna have down here something simple, something to get done in 4 hours here while I'm here. I didn't want to try to do like a epic fine piece of artwork, but I had to do something familiar to me. Really.
So it's like a biography, huh?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, you can kind of piece me together a little bit in here, just a little bit though. I'm very complex in a sense, but you know, for the most part, I'm black and white. I'm not left or right. Smack dab in the middle most of the time.
You're Switzerland.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Francisco. This is Next Side Perry. I'm Max, man. Nice to meet you.
Same here.
What's your name?
My name's Pete.
Nice to meet you.
And so how long have you guys been together doing this?
About an hour. Oh, yeah, today.
About an hour?
There you go.
So what would you turn it? I kind of look at it almost like avant-garde, but...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, free improv. I don't know, there's certainly jazz influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear a little Mike Oldfield in there.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Thank you.
Letting go and receiving all of this left behind.
Who are you guys?
We're the cool ones.
Are you a band or just a wild herd?
Wild herd.
I don't see any wild zebras though. Where's the wild zebra? So what are your names? What are your characters?
Well, I'm Ace.
What's that?
I'm Ace.
Okay.
I'm Onyx.
Okay.
And I'm Saya.
Oh wow. Thank you.